This is a divine signal. Tinubu don't go and sit down, negotiate anything with Trump. If you do it, you are gone. Don't go. Don't go. I repeat, don't go and say you are taking yourself down to meet Trump in America. Don't go. Let me ask a question that the world should answer. Did this bandit attack start during Tinubu? No. It has started since Jonathan's time.
Very well.
Tinubu does not know that another coup is coming. That this America will sponsor it. Let me come out straight. America will sponsor coup against Tinubu. That's why all our military, they should stand firm. It's a warnings. 3 coup is coming to Tinubu. He has escaped 1, remaining 2. Now the fact is, Yobe, Jigawa, Borno is going to be a target area. America is already surrounding Nigeria. They are already 70% in Nigeria. You know, there was a time I said FBI, CIA, they are in Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
Remembered?
Very well, sir.
They started it that time. But because I'm not, I didn't wear general or camouflage. Is it camouflage they call it? They don't know that me, I am a most senior general. That's why I'm giving them all that tip. That see what is happening, see what is happening, see what is happening, and of course, they are not. The point is, let's forget about genocide. Trump is selfish.
Very well, sir.
Trump is selfish.
Very well, my lord.
He wants Nigeria resources.
Very well, sir.
So, but he just want to use genocide.
Yes, sir.
As avenue.
Very well, sir.
To take over Nigeria's government.
Oh, yes.
As the Lord said, not as man, not as security wise. So the government, they are not supporting any. If it's doing the right thing, why not? But when the controller of heaven and earth said that he said, that's why I told you that voting for Trump is like voting for trouble.
Oh, yes, sir.
All the world leaders, they are going to have the pains. So it's not a matter of genocide or no genocide or this or that. It's just a matter of Trump's selfish end. He wants to make America boom. He wants to give America what he has never done before. So the Nigerian government, what the gra things, let's just calm down. We'll start a deal process. But this one does not want it to. We want to strike. Can they know Nigeria better than us?
Yes, sir.
So Trump, take it easy. There are things somebody does and they regret it.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm saying what Lord has revealed to me. I'm not for anybody. As the Lord speaks.
The recent rumored coup attempt came to Yorubas as a rude shock, because less than 3 years when a Yoruba became the president of this republic, some people are planning to change the regime by force. The attempt should remain rumor, because if it became materialized, God forbid, it will serve the hand of Nigeria as a corporate entity. Yoruba in Israel has been the only stabilizing force for Nigeria's unity. Yoruba has been the only pan-Nigerian. When the northern part of this country, the Hausa Fulani, and the Igbos are threatening the unity, the corporate entity of this country, Yoruba remain the stabilizing force to sustain the unity of Nigeria. Let's go down the memory lane. In 1950, during McPherson Constitution, the 1950 Constitutional Conference, the North threatened to succeed if 50% of the seats in the Federal House of Representatives were not allocated to the North. They threatened to succeed. In 1953, when Antonio Nauru moved a motion for self-government in 1956, it was opposed by the Northern delegate, and something happened at Ido Railway Station when the Northern delegates were going back to the North. On getting back to the North, a meeting was held where it was resolved on 8-point agenda, among which was that the North will not come to the South again for any meeting. That was another threat to the unity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That was the second instance. 1966 coup, when political and military leaders of Yoruba ethnic stock and Hausa Fulani were pied. There was a retaliatory coup of July 29, 1966, which started as Araba. Araba means secession in the northern region. Then the North vowed to secede from Nigeria. It took persuasion by British and some foreign powers to persuade them that secession from Nigeria will not serve any good for the northern region. That was why the idea was buried. That was the third instance. Again, in 1967, a meeting of leaders of thought was convened in the North, where it was resolved that the North will not have anything to do with the southern part of Nigeria. It was Chief J.S. Olawoni from Ofa who opposed the motion that if the North, the core North, decided to go, Yoruba, Kwara, and Middle Belt are not ready to succeed. That soiled the fourth attempt by the North to disintegrate Nigeria. 1967 to 1970. The eastern part, the Igbos, also threatened the corporate existence of Nigeria when they demanded for Biafra. We fought civil war for 3 years. More than 4 million lives were lost. Thank God, the war ended on the platter of no victor, no vanquish. That was another threat to the corporate existence of Nigeria. What about the killings of Yorubas? Sacrificing Yorubas to appease the goddess of Nigeria. During the 1966 coup, the counter coup of July 1966, Aguiyi-Ironsi was kidnapped in Ibadan when he visited Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi. Adekunle Fajuyi pleaded not to kill him in his region, but the coup leaders, Danjuma, Murtala Mohammed, and late General Buhari, they refused to release Aguiyi-Ironsi. They took them, both of them, to Iworo, where they were pied. The governor, Colonel Fajuyi, had to make their supreme sacrifice to absolve Yorubas from conspiracy against the Igbos, just to keep Nigeria one. Again in 1993, Nigerians gave Abiola a mandate. That mandate was annulled. In Omar Omori's book, The Tales of June 12, he stated that the Sultan of Sokoto met General Ibrahim Babangida and told him that the North will not condone a Yoruba president. Look at that statement. And that was why the annulment was sustained. All these sacrifices were made by Yorubas. Now, some people are planning to change the regime headed by a Yoruba president. This Yoruba will not condone. We are not ready to condone it. Whoever that is planning this should bury that thought. The presidency will remain in the South for 18 years. Let them go and rest for 18 years. Emilokan, Yoruba will have to be there for 18 years. So nobody should think of a peace if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is changed by force of bullets or whatever. Nigeria belongs to all of us. Whoever thinks that he can change this regime by force is planning to dismember the federal, the corporate existence of Nigeria. And I pray that God forbid this. Oyin ti ń wí látẹ̀kan lé ìbò oníwí yóò bá èmi gbà kẹ́nikẹ́ni kí a mọ́ wa má gbẹ̀kọ́ ìyàsùkò rà ń bẹ lérí ìjọba yìí kẹ́nìkẹ́ àìwé ìdè òǹdó olóbùdé àmì ni àwọn fẹ́ tìtà gbàjọba àbí márìnlá yàn gbókò wọn ta àwọn méjìlá nu wa àrẹwà náà ti wà èsè èyí nìkan lẹ́ni Nàìjíríà ni bí ọbẹ̀ mi bẹ́ o gbogbo ẹnìyàn bá rẹ mú yí Bọ́lá Tinubu ìjọba ayé ìdá ẹnẹ́nu rírì mọ́lẹ́nà ìyá rẹ bí ẹ bá dáa á lọ ọdún mẹ́jọ tí àyínà yé pé bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fọ́ Nàìjíríà ń gbà náà bẹ́ẹ̀ bó bá lè wá Nàìjíríà kẹ́ wá Nàìjíríà bẹ́ẹ̀ bá lè wá Nàìjíríà kẹ́ fi Nàìjíríà lẹ̀ àmọ́ alẹ́ ìní jáde o àdé ìní fọ́ lórí Yorùbá àtirájú àti sàfárádà jìnnà kọ́lọ̀ tó ẹgbẹ́ Tinubu débẹ̀ gbogbo ẹnìyí bá ń gbòòrò owó ìgbàjọba yín tipa káre tú dànù erémọdé ni o sọ́nà bẹ́ẹ̀ bó ti jẹ́nu ẹ ṣeun.
This is a warning to the government that cancel Amotekun. Amotekun encourages bandits. The Amotekun you see, they are corrupt. Hate me, oh, I don't say you should not hate me. Truth is, we always be bitter. This Amotekun we are talking about, I want them at the early stage. There is a difference between a prophet and oracle consultant. Let me put it that way. I remember vividly when we want to start this. I called one man. He said he's a Kakamfu. I said, this Amotekun you want to establish, there won't be result. He now said, before we started it, that they have made wide consultation. It's not what they expected. There's difference between me and you. I'm a prophet, you're a traditionalist. There's a lot of difference. I know what you don't know. Even before your God speaks, my God has spoken ahead of your time.
Oh, yes.
That's the difference. But I'm not telling you right now, is Amotekun doing the needful? Are they securing the people? Are they not corrupt? Prescribe Amotekun. That is the truth. However, the APC chairman, I'm still saying it again, you can still reply me. When you reply me, you are just wasting your time. When you talk about press capacity, you don't have the capacity. I have wider capacity than you. I'm giving you warning to take it fine, you don't take it fine. You know how much people make on my prophecies? When we speak prophecy, you know how much money the people make? That will make it viral. If I speak bam, you can see 1,800,000, 900,000. People use it to make money. So by the time you are now dragging me, I won't drag you because you are too small for me to drag. I have spoken the word. It's up to you. Give it different interpretation. The APC chairman, I have not seen you giving the APC what they want. Right? APC. The ADC, I still repeat again that don't ever rely on people coming from opposition. Don't give them any key position. You see the way we are balancing the prophecy. We are not one-sided. This is what Lord said. I should tell Mr. A. You tell him. This is what Lord says. You tell Mr. B. You give it to Mr. B. Amen.
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 Invading Nigeria, all Africans are in trouble. Don't think that it's Nigeria. Any country in Africa that has the capacity, who have resources, they are in trouble. If they target Nigeria, Africa will be enslaved again. You dare not try it. We dare not allow it to happen. That is one answer to that. As a matter of fact, Tinubu should summon, I said it sometimes, that summon your governors. Right? Have a roundtable discussion with them. Where is this problem coming? Warn every governors. If I see this thing happens, then we send state of emergency. Declare state of emergency. Urgent one. Where there are these bandits of a thing. If there is insecurity in a particular state, the governor will not sleep. He will be up and doing. It's not the work of police alone.
Oh, yes.
It's the work of the chief security of the state.
Oh, yes.
Why can't you do it that way? You see, there will be solution. Because the governors, they know who bandits are.
Yes, sir.
They are sitting with bandits.
Yes, sir.
Negotiating with them.
Very well, sir.
Where is that possible? The more you are doing that, you are encouraging them.
Very well, sir.
That, well, when you do this, you we have to do this, we have to be this, we have to be that. Not doing that, we are ruining our security network. Well, let me say, the RSF, they will tag you as a terrorist body. Amen.
Amen.
Then, note this, that okra may be expensive a bit because there is going to be medicinal. They will use something in okra for medicine. Yes, researcher will do that. They will take something inside okra that will be medicinal. That people will just say, maybe 2 okra they will be selling it for 100 naira, I'll be 500 naira thereabout. So that is just that. Then the part in conclusion is this: Tinubu should go back, do all that is needful. If he rush, he will fail. If he put himself under pressure, he will put Nigeria inside serious trouble. All he needs to do, let him consult all church religious leaders. Some of them, governors, civil societies, even to the extent of teachers, youth. Can they do all of that consultation? That's the consultation you need than going to America. If you go to America, you are going there for nothing. You have done your best. Others are just threats. And with what happens, if only the opposition see the advantage, they may not see the advantage in the rightful side. They might see it in another way round. No, they might not see it. They might use it as a propaganda.
Oh, yes.
Using that as a propaganda will not help the opposition. But there are advantages that they have ahead of the ruling party. If only God opened their eyes to see it. That is a secret. Right? That is a secret. However, let's watch. Petrol price with Jacob. December with Jacob. So I tell you this, Dangote refinery is to cause problems. Government have not seen it. Dangote refinery is not helping the government, it's helping his pocket. That's all. I see it coming when I told you that Guinea president, the junta, will become a president. It has happened now. It's 100% there, right? But I still want to say this: ECOWAS leaders, wake up, because there will be more crises in ECOWAS states, and of course, it will berate the leadership of ECOWAS. Crisis is not yet over. Coup is not yet over in Africa. And mind you, all these presidents you are seeing, revolution is coming. Revolution. In major areas in Africa, revolution. Let's watch about that. NURTW is not yet over. I'm seeing a deep crisis in 2026. You will frustrate yourself. Management crisis. I'm telling you that couple of years to come, NURT will not be in existence. Mark it. To be in existence, they won't remember it. They won't see them as anything. Well, let's wait till then. I see some banks, they will change their logo, and some banks are going to change their names. In Nigeria, I see that there will be internet troubleshoot. Internet will be down. Even some airlines will not be able to fly because of connectivity. Now with 2026, it's going to be a very major crisis. That will say, what? How? Flight. There won't be flight. I see 24 hours shut down in Nigeria Federal Aviation Authority. Market 2026. Anyway, Adeleke, why can't you calm down? Keep your mouth, watch your mouth, so that your mouth will not fight your victory. It is not 100% certain, no. Sincerely, it is not 100%. But watch your mouth so that you can win. If it's like, you can't fight them more. Calm down. If you calm down, you see what you have.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. I'm not in support of any military coup to topple Tinubu's government. Honestly, as much as the government is bad and Nigerians are not seeing dividends of democracy, Nigerians are suffering, and the Tinubu government is not really helping Nigerians at all. I know he faced so many challenges coming in when the previous government of President Buhari late destroyed our economy and made the whole economy and the whole country in shambles. But Tinubu cannot exonerate himself because he brought Buhari, and he stood by him side by side to cause this whole mess that is going on in Nigeria. So, of course, if he's facing any challenge, then he's deserving of all those challenges because he contributed to this whole mess that we are in. However, these are not enough reasons to say that you want to topple his government. It's not fair for the military to say that you want to come and topple a civilian government and install a military government. For what? A military government that were able to survive in so many years, in so many decades, and we had nothing from it. Is that the one that you want to go back to? No matter how bad the civilian government seems to be, I think it's still much better than the military government. And we shouldn't be looking at taking people's life just for power's sake. That's not the case. Of course, it's a southerner. Anytime power is in the hands of a southerner, this is all we start hearing, because the north can't stay out of power for long. It's just Tinubu's first tenure, and of course they know he's apparently going to win his second tenure, and that's the reason why they are doing all they are doing to take him away. And for this pastor talking about Trump and reading so many narratives to it, I think he's just lying, and God didn't send him any message, because if God had sent you, you'd have seen this whole thing before now. Saying that there are so many coups America is going to sponsor against Tinubu, that is fallacy. America is not practicing a military regime. They are not. It's not a military government or military wherever or democracy they are practicing, and so you can't expect them to cause whatsoever to topple Tinubu's government and install because America frowns at this whole military wherever and military government or this cool thing that is happening. Even when it happened in the likes of these Sahel countries, you know how the role America wanted to play and how America wanted to kind of pressure Tinubu to ensure that no military return, but Tinubu wasn't ready to do that. I feel he was twisted, or probably maybe he was afraid of the other world powers. I don't know. So basically, what I'm saying here is this: trying to topple Tinubu's government is an effort in futility, because it's not going to work. Nigerians are not going to accept that, and Nigerians will not make it work. You can only stretch yourself to say you want to remove a civilian government. Of course, we know that, okay, we're not getting the best from the government, but I believe he's doing his little best. Anyways, his little best is not enough for Nigerians, and that's actually the reason why Nigerians are lamenting. For me, I'm not for party thing or for all this thing. That's whatsoever one that is giving the dividends of democracy to Nigerians is all I support. And to some extent, Tinubu has tried, if not for the fact that he's trying to tax Nigerians and he's not keeping to some of his word, and the whole propaganda in the media space is making things even more worse and difficult for them. So basically, this for these reasons, I don't think that Tinubu has done far enough, because going on the media space and kind of promoting propaganda all about just for your own interest is not something you should be doing. Focus on doing the right thing, and focus on bringing good governance and good dividends of democracy for Nigerians to benefit from it. And nobody will come and even challenge you that they want to topple your government, or even talk about coming to contest against you, because at that point they won't have anything to use as their manifesto or to campaign against you for. So this is basically what our Nigerian leaders need to start learning. It's not about you going about empowering your media aides to go on carrying propaganda about, just like kind of get you more traction in the media. That's not the case. Just focus on doing the right thing, and of course everything will fall in. This is my own opinion. Can you drop what you think about this in the comment section? And if today is your first time to visit our channel, please can you like, share and subscribe to our channel.